Everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about homeopathic medicine, which is helpful in the treatment of cough. What are the homeopathic medicine which is helpful in the treatment of cough? I had already done so many remedies like Bryonia cough, anti-tart, anti-monium, muraticum, and so many arsenic, everything. But today's topic is all about the calcarea cough. Myself, Dr. Mega from UK Comeo Science. Whereas you are suffering from the cough, it will be in the dry cough or the cough with the mucus thing. But today we will be talking about how are the cough symptoms of the calcarea cough. Before moving on to that, first we'll be knowing what is calcarea cough. What is calcarea cough is that it is from our mineral kingdom, and it is the middle layer of the oyster shell. From there, the calcarea carb extraction is being done. So, what all places the calcarea carb is affecting? What are its clinicals? It is an vast remedy. It is a polycrust. It acts on all kind of from head to toe. Abdominal disorders, acidity, anemia, bone affection, breast affection, cough, dentition, diabetes, diarrhea, dropsy, dyspepsia, eye troubles, epilepsy, fever, glandular affection, headache, leukorrhea, lung affection, menstrual disorder, miscarriage, pregnancy disorders, respiratory troubles, rheumatism, rickets, skin affection, uterine affection, vertigo, worm infestations, or worm troubles in children. These are the clinicals of the calcarea cough, where you can really treat all kinds of diseases. Moving on to the sphere of action. The main sphere of action of calcarea cough are bone, glands, blood, skin, mind, and female genital organs. Moving on to the with heat and cold, the calcarea patients are very chilly. Chilly means chilly, and they cannot take cold in any form. So that is calcarea cough. Moving on to the keynote symptom of calcarea cough, the patient has very great sensitiveness to take cold, gets frequent coryza, which is chronic in nature and soric in origin, and cannot tolerate cold in any form because they are very chilly. And next is that disposed to grow fat. Sweat stage. Sweat of calcarea cough is very characteristic. Head sweats profusely while sleeping, wetting the pillow far around. Profuse perspiration mostly on back of the head and neck or chest, and upper part of the body. Sweat is sour smelling, raw of soles, means rawness of the soles, and feet from perspiration. Offensive foods. Sweat is also kind of sin. Everywhere the sweat is very offensive. Coldness in general, and the single part of the parts, that is head, stomach, abdomen, feet, and legs. Habitually like cold and damp weather also. Cold in bed. Aversion to cold open air. Feels better in every way when constipated. Stool has to be removed mechanically. This is one of the peculiar symptoms of calcarea cough, which we'll be talking about constipation. Calcarea is excellent remedies for almost all kinds of symptoms. The patient desires and likes to be guided. All discharges smell sour, vomit, diarrhea, sweat, everything. Longing for eggs, especially during sickness. What is the mind symptoms of calcarea? Calcarea cough. So this is all about the calcarea cough introduction. If you're kind of new to the homeopathic system, you should be knowing how the homeopathic system acts. Moving on to the respiratory organs, there is a cough which is brought on by exposure to cold, standing or damp weather, or on working while standing in cold water, or workers in the cold clay. And how is the sensation of the cough? Means what kind of sensation is felt in the throat. Sensation in the throat as if the dust is in the throat, as if there was a plug going up and down. How is the character of the cough? The character of the cough is very dry. This is indicated for the dry cough and tickling sensation. Cough in single paroxysmus, and it is a single means like that. That's all. Two times means means Maxwell and pulsatilla. Three times it is means in a rhythm means cupramet and stanamet. The sputum is yellow in color. Expectoration tastes sweet. And the pieces of sputum are ejected as a piece of pus like that. Sometimes the sputum is stained with the blood also because of the dryness, because it is indicated for the dry cough in the dryness of the throat and tickling. And what are the concomitant symptoms of the calcarea cough? With cough, there may be stitching pain in the chest. This is one of the concomitant symptoms, and it is also indicated in the bronchial asthma. There is severe anxious asthma with breathlessness and stitching like that of pain in the chest. Also with the tension in the lower part of the chest. There is hot breath, heat in the mouth, but no thirst. What are the modality factors and what are the aggravation and the amelioration factors of the cough? Aggravation is in the evening and during night by heating and playing piano. Whereas what are the amelioration factors? There is general amelioration factor, that is by rest, and it is also given in the nose complaint, like nasal symptoms are caused by exposure to cold, and there is frequent sneezing also. There is also coryza also with the cough. And how is the throat? Throat is so much of dry, hoarseness is there in the morning, and so much of things happens during the morning, and everything is aggravated by the cold or the cold things, because they are very chilly patients. But the patient will be always craving for the ice cream and the curd, because it makes their stomach complaints a little bit better, because they have so much of acidity because of very outside food eating, because of junk food eating. Because of that, they will be always suffering with this acidity. So they will be having an uh, acidity, so they will be craving for the ice cream and for the curd, because they have a desire for the fatty things. Okay, moving on to the general modalities. Aggravation from the cold air, wet weather, cold water from washing, and in morning, during full moon also. And what are the amelioration factors? Lying on the painful side is the amelioration factor of the calcarea cough. So this is all about the calcarea cough, homeopathic medicine which is helpful in the treatment of cough. Myself, Dr. Megha from Yogic Homeo Science. If you are really new to my channel, please do like and subscribe, and don't forget to press on the bell icon. Thank you.